everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today we are starting with Sentence 201, Lesson 1, Active and Passive. So welcome to this lesson. As always, my name is Natasha van der Schyff and I am an author, editor and educator. I have an honours degree in English language and literature, a postgraduate certificate in language education and 4 years formal teaching experience. Like, share and subscribe to my channel if you like this video so more people can see it. So after this lesson, you should be able to do a few things. Know the active and passive, understand the difference between the two, and know how the interchangeability of them work. If this doesn't make sense yet, don't worry. And if you haven't already, please go watch the subject verb object video first, because we will be applying the skills learned in that video over here. There are a few things we know already. We already know that a sentence has a subject, a verb, and an object. For example, he kicks the ball. We can identify the subject, verb, object. He is the subject, it's what the sentence is about. Kicks is the verb, it's what he is doing. And the ball is the object, it is the thing affected by the subject. So what exactly is the deal with active and passive? Now, active voice, you have a focus on the subject and you are specifically looking at what the sentence is about. For example, he in he kicks the ball. So now what is the difference with passive? Passive voice focuses on the object. So it's basically a switching around of the two. Let's look at an example. So active, he kicks the ball. It focuses on him. Passive, the ball is kicked by him. It focuses on the ball. How exactly then do we take something from active voice and change it into passive voice? We firstly have to identify the subject, the verb, and the object. Here's an example sentence. The entire school watched the movie. Where is the subject? Where is the verb? Where is the object? Can you tell me? So the entire school is our subject, watched is our verb, and the movie is our object. It is a thing affected by the school. And you have to use a change verb, which means use the auxiliary of be and the past participle. If you don't know what a past participle is, please go watch my video on tenses. And then switch around the subject, verb, object to object, verb, subject. The same goes for when you are trying to take something from passive voice back to active. You are changing it from object, verb, subject to subject, verb, object. Now, if you're not sure what I mean, SVO stands for subject, verb, object, and OVS, object, verb, subject. I hope you could identify where the subject, verb, and object were. Right. So let's do it together, guys. The entire school watched the movie. Now we've already identified the subject as the entire school, watched as the verb, and the movie as our object. Now we need to switch these around. So obviously we need to start with the movie. Okay? That is our object. By what was it affected? Okay? It was the movie was watched by, so here is our verb and we changed it. We used the auxiliary form of be plus our watched, and then we added a by. And then what was my subject? The entire school. Who did the action? I don't know why this is so funny here, but now let's fill in the blanks. So we're going to try another example now. The debaters won the tournament. The debaters is the subject, won is the verb, the tournament is our object. So now obviously we have to start with our object, which is the tournament, and then we need to take our verb, add an auxiliary be, so it becomes was. If you're not sure what I'm talking about, please go watch my tenses video, and then we add by. So the tournament is our object. By what was it affected? Was won by is our verb, and then the debaters is our subject. So who did the action? Okay guys, so as always, here are a few self-study examples. Now before I give them to you, please go and see if you can change these examples from active into passive, and then cover the original examples and try and change the passive voice back into the active. If you're not sure, as always, you can always ask me a question. Right, do you have any questions? And if so, leave them in the comment section and I will try and get back to everyone as soon as I can. Guys, this has been active and passive, a very brief overview. If you want to know anything, please pop me an email or leave a comment down in the comment section. I hope you have a wonderful day and I look forward to lesson 2 in sentence 201.